Now, families of Kenyans stranded in Gulf countries continue to troop to government and to human rights offices with desperate pleas to have their kin back. The agonizing families, some whose relatives have died in the Middle East, have asked the government to intervene and repatriate their bodies.
Actually, the first time I ever fainted in my life was in Dubai.
Your name again? Now you talk.
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel. I have Steve and
Eva.
These are your Arafat. Hey,
And Maurice.
and Maurice.
By the grace of God, Victor Opera.
I shot a corporate video for one of my friends, and after we finished and I was taking her home, we had this interesting discussion about her time when she worked in Dubai.
There's a time I thought of working in Dubai and I tried it. There was that story, Dubai, I don't know what, but I went there instead for I think 1 year.
So when you're there 6 months, you're there when it hits those crazy.
Yeah, people die if your house doesn't have a AC fixed.
Yeah.
Like there's some workers who just got there for the name of relocating, maybe from other countries, not necessarily Kenya. They take any job offered. Yeah.
Manual, even if
it's sweeping the streets,
Yeah.
and you find the guys being paid so little that they're living like one room around like 10 people, and they can't afford to fix AC, so some would die because of the heat. Actually, the first time I ever fainted in my life was in Dubai. I crossed the road like somewhere where just in Dera, those normal marketplaces. So as I was crossing the road, the heat was so much. I just got into the metro. I was going to catch the metro on the other side of the road. I got into the metro and just fainted. Yeah, because of the heat, like it hits your head properly. So wow.
I've experienced like minus 30s. I want to see how plus 40.
Yes.
I'm not sure if I'm really looking forward to it, but I mean the plan is to be everywhere I'll go, mostly be indoors.
It really helped me to know that what I thought was the best of the cars in this country. When I went there, I realized, oh my goodness, Ubers there are Mercedes Benz, and I was like, oh my goodness, here anyone who owns a Mercedes is respected and feared, if anything. So it really opened my eyes. Even houses, I had friends that some were working for airlines in Dubai, and they were living such a beautiful life. They could afford all these nice things. Their houses were super. I met really rich people that really inspired me, and I was like, I really want to at least, even if not get to their levels, but near it, So that really made the whole difference. So when I came back in Dubai I wasn't being paid much, but it helped me to want to really work smart so that I can get good money, so that I can enjoy life. So when you're traveling tomorrow, are you going to Abu Dhabi, the
Ferrari one? I'm considering it.
I then flew over to Dubai for a 3 days and 4 nights trip to explore the different opportunities and also to use up my Emirates miles before they expired.
Hi.
Hi, sir.
Dubai is a very good and peaceful place.
And safe. Yeah.
Safe,
Yeah, that's good.
and everyone is respect to others.
Yes.
Give respect to others.
One of the mornings I woke up to some noise from a construction nearby. This gave me a glimpse of some of the work done by immigrants to the UAE.
Oh man, I really hate to be those guys because I think it will get very hot unless they started working. I think that's why I heard the construction during the early in the morning, because they need to work until probably some time and then stop, because you can't work like this for a long time. It's a very, very hard job because right now I think it's at 32 degrees or something. It gets up to 43 degrees.
I made the best of every opportunity to get a better understanding of the working life in Dubai, especially for Africans living there.
I am recording some videos YouTube but as well. Where are you from? How long have you been in Dubai?
3 years.
3 years, okay. So far? Have you only been doing taxi since you came? So do you guys like get accommodation, or are you provided for?
Give us accommodation.
Ah, okay. So, and you are working for a company. Is it a better opportunity than what you had in if you were working back at home?
Somehow better.
Had you?
To back home.
You're making more here than you'd when there. Had you studied until like a degree or something? High school. Ah, okay. Yeah. So now even degree holders are struggling to get jobs, you know. But working here, has it opened up your eyes to other opportunities, like things that you can do when you get home after? How long are you hoping to continue working here?
1 year to 2 years.
Extra, more.
Maximum 2 years.
And then you go back. Okay. Kampala is not. It's hot, but maybe not as hot as this place. Yeah.
Too much hot.
Yeah.
This is too hot.
It's too hot. Yeah. Work. How many hours a day?
12 hours.
12 hours a day. So 12 hours. You're off is when you go home. Get home. How long do you sleep normally?
7 hours. 7 hours.
Okay. So you only have 5 hours to do your own things. And that's probably traveling and getting there and looking for food.
Use the car.
Use the car. Oh, you stay with your car. In terms of accommodation, I know there have been stories about, are they hostels or are they shared hostels or are they? How many guys per
room?
Yeah.
Some there are 3. Some, if you get chance, you can be like 2.
2 if you're lucky. Yeah. So at times at least 3 people per.
3 to 4, maximum 4.
4, maximum 4. Okay.
But the room, they are big.
They're big rooms, huh? So every day you are on the road. Do you have different shifts?
Yeah.
So are there are shifts that the 12 hours is during the day for you, like when you're free?
Yeah, some. Me, I work daytime.
Oh, so if you work daytimes, you're always on the daytime. If you work evening,
If you want, you can change.
okay, you're free to.
Change.
Okay.
You can change and make it night.
And the process of getting here, you use some agencies, or you came and took a 96.
There's a guy who had connection with this company. So
Okay.
he's done well us
to come in. Okay. That's good. So so based on what you're saying, it is worth coming, but maybe have your plan for a few. So you're saving some money to go back home and do something else there. Have you gotten ideas here that you know, like when I get home, has it opened up your mind to possibilities that you didn't think you had?
Yeah.
Too many, yeah? Now you go home and you're seeing opportunities.
Exactly.
So yeah, travel is important.
Very important.
And working in a foreign land, especially a land like this. Are there things that it makes you go like, oh man, I really hope guys would just implement this, it would change the whole of Uganda?
Yes, because many of the things are here, they are not in Africa. Maybe some countries in Africa.
Yeah.
You see it and say,
And there are things that could be necessary back at home.
yeah.
Which culture would you like, if you had the opportunity, would you be able to carry that culture and take it home? You feel at home there's this culture that is missing, and because of that culture we are really behind.
In our culture, maybe the way they treat the workers, the labor, like the rebels.
Yes.
It's very different. This guy, they give them like time. They give them what they some of them what they need.
Okay.
Which is good.
So the work environment you really like, yeah.
In Uganda,
Yeah.
it's like, who do you know?
Yes. connections. So if without connections, I mean, you didn't mention here that you had a connection that brought you here. But once you're here, you're saying if I do my job and
apply.
Yes. Okay.
Someone to apply.
Yes.
He's given a job.
Yes.
Very important, like in Africa.
It's you have to know someone to open those.
But yeah, if you have some documents which are okay.
Yes.
You can apply. You can give it.
Yeah. In terms of discrimination, do you feel it here?
Not so much, but there are some countries.
Yes.
Like the people who are trying to bring it, but if you report it,
yes,
they can.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So what you're saying, the discrimination you might get is from fellow workers from different countries.
Different countries.
So someone has come here from another country and considers you're different from him. You're lesser than him.
But it's not allowed.
But have you dealt with have you met any Emirati locals? You've interacted. Do they show you that? No.
If a foreigner is try to discriminate someone.
Yeah, they are the ones who are bringing their prejudices here to Dubai. How was it during the expo, the 6 months of expo?
The population was high.
The population was high. Your trips were more.
Yeah, the trips were more. The guys were.
Do you get paid more for when you have more trips?
Yeah.
You're paid per trip?
No. Just according to your energy, but how much you put daily. Like, it is based on commission.
On commission.
If your rate is high,
yeah.
you get much.
Your politicians have been here. They've been to Europe. They've seen all these things. When they decide to create something, at times they're not creating it because I really want it at home. It's because, yes, people will really like it, but as they are liking it, I will also be able to make extra billions out of that project. So it's really corruption most of the time. It's not really out of the greater good. Because if it is greater good, then you would not cut corners, then you ensure, anyone who does anything around corruption here, if you are corrupt, if you're caught for corruption here, it's very bad. So that's the thing. Thank you very much. I didn't get your name again.
Emmanuel.
Huh? Emmanuel from Uganda.
That same day, I had an encounter with another taxi driver from Uganda in which I lost one of my phones. I will put a link in the description for the full video of what really happened.
Thanks, Asman, again. Thank you very much. Big up.
Asman then dropped me off at the Museum of the Future, where I bumped into two Kenyans and we had this great eye-opening discussion.
So I am here with two Kenyans living in Dubai. We have Steve and
Eva.
Eva, both from Kenya. Steve, how long have you been in Dubai?
6 years.
6 years? Hey, okay. And Eva?
2 years.
No, so okay. So I'm 5. Okay, 5 years, right?
Yeah.
5 years. Okay, so what I wanted to find out is, number one, the process when you're coming, how was it? Why did you leave Kenya? Why did you have to come all the way to Dubai? Yes, it's a nice place, but what made you make that choice to actually come this? We start with Steve.
The thing that brought us back here is to gain more experience and knowledge, and then return to back at home, build the future back at home.
Awesome. Yeah? Do you agree? Yours is different. I'm here for the money.
Mine is different.
What was yours?
Really, before back in college, I really wanted to work in big hotels, like 5-star hotels.
Yes.
Like 5-star hotels, 7-star hotels. And we don't have those ones here.
Yeah, 5 stars. But not 7. Not 7.
Not to the level that I want.
Okay. Hey, okay.
So, I think this was the only place that could offer that at that time.
Okay.
So that's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
And I felt that place is here.
Okay.
So that's why I came.
So,
to fulfill that gap that I had.
okay. I knew.
Yeah, so
When you came, you worked in a hotel.
Yeah, for some time, yes, because I wanted to. Because I had specialized in hotel management, so I wanted to.
And, okay, so you wanted and you were able to. Does everyone who actually, because do people, at times you think when people are coming here, they're settling for less. I know people who left with good jobs, maybe go to the US and they have to start with washing, I don't know what, different jobs, like totally different from what they trained. And then, at times they make their money, they work 3 jobs. Here, what's it like? Is it you came, you were able to apply for a particular job and you got it? Or how was it? Steve, any one of you downgraded to come here?
Okay, for us, for me actually, it is in 2 ways. There is sales and there is psychology normally.
Yes.
So I combine those two faculties to make it in marketing.
Okay. Good stuff. Yes. And you?
What is the question?
Did you downgrade when you came in? When you wanted to get to a hotel, you came and worked in a hotel?
Yeah, I did.
As your first job?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to be, and that's what I got.
Okay.
Yeah, but I remember a lot of people that I came with that time, they went home with nothing. They didn't find anything. Like, they didn't get any jobs.
So, I know there's a visa, 90-day visa that you can take. Come here, try and get your employment. You part out within 90 days, you stay. If you don't, you go back.
Yeah.
Is that what you use, or did you use the agents and the rest?
I did not use the agency because most of the agency actually they do lie to people.
Okay.
Yeah, they do lie to people. So at that time, I'm talking about at that time, not now. At that time, it was okay for you to come and just to look for a job for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I did. I just came and I looked for it.
What visa did you take when you came?
Tourist visa.
Tourist visa.
Yes.
Okay. So 30 days.
Yeah.
You gave yourself 30 days to look for a
Yeah,
job.
and it's important. I don't know, maybe I am lucky, but it's important for parents not to stress or like it's a must you have to find. It's not a must. It's just a gamble. You can get or you can lose, and it's fine both ways. So some parents, I took loan, I sold this one. I am glad I didn't face those type of things, but I've seen a lot of people like they will come and they will not go home because they say my mom did this, my dad took
If I go without a job, I'd rather even die this
and it's
too much pressure.
Too much pressure. So it's very difficult to stay in this country if you will not have a job. It's not like back home. If you don't have a job, everything is a mess.
So at home, if you don't get a job, you'll survive. You will struggle, but here, living abroad without a job is hard.
Yeah. Living here without a job is very difficult. And first of all, the weather, you cannot even say, okay, I don't have a place to sleep and stay outside. It's hot.
No, it's crazy, especially now in summer, it's just another, it's hell. Man, it's 50. That day it hit 50 I saw. Yesterday I was in Abu Dhabi, it was 46.
So can you imagine without a job and then staying outside?
Yeah. Or we end up staying in hostels without aircon.
Yeah.
We almost like
some bed space or whatever. I will just.
So we have it good, but we might struggle. We'd rather have them struggle there than insist that they come and die here trying to come, gamble, get the opportunity if possible.
And gamble, and if you don't get an opportunity, that's why you're saying to parents who put this like it's a must. No, it's not a must. And
do your best. If you get, great. If you don't,
especially nowadays, it's very difficult because we have people who speak 6 languages, 5 languages. We just came here with 1 language. We just speak English. Everyone speaks English. People speak English. People speak Arabic. People speak Chinese.
Wow.
The market is not like before. The market is competition.
Okay.
There are some jobs like nurses, teachers, doctors. This is less competition. There are some jobs like maybe waitress, sales, cabin crew. This type of jobs we have too much competition. So my thing only is, guys, please don't pressure people. Like when they come here, they find it fine. Some people come here also. It's very easy to be distracted because there's so many guys, big cars. Someone say hi. girls lose their mind.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
They forget that
What brought them here?
Yeah, so these things happen most of the time.
And those are guys who just want to use and
yeah, because they know you're
hustling.
cheap, you're hustling.
Yeah.
You know, if you just tell you I will buy you this shawarma 5 dirhams, you know you will go for it.
Yes.
So
wow, that's very good lessons. So that's very good advice. What advice would you give, Steve, to anyone who's looking to come to Dubai to work? Based on your experience, what is the one or two things you're like, man, if I had a chance to tell someone, this is what I would say?
The thing is, I can say is that if he comes to Dubai, he has to be prepared psychologically and financially. If in case he comes with the tourist visa for the 90 days he wants to stay, because here is not cheap. The houses are not cheap, accommodation, transport, everything is expensive. So you have to research before you step in, and you have to make sure, if in case you are using an agent, you have to make sure you are going in a specific place, because you may come here and you find yourself loitering in the parks.
It's true. Okay. All right. That's very good advice. So come when you know what it's. You already know this is where I'm going to go. So you came like not through agent.
Yeah. For me actually, it was not. It was just a visit. Actually, my cousin invited me because I was working back at home. My cousin invited me and he said, he told me just try something because we are in this area. Just try. Look for something. So I tried and I applied for some jobs. I got some interview, but I did not like them. But I decided to go to sales. That one I applied, but and then I went back home. And then they sent me offer letter. So my cousin here pressured me so that to come back. Yeah, because the finance back at home and here is totally different. So he said, you just come and save enough which you can make and then do your thing back at home.
You guys are saving? Okay. Yes, we left it. Yes, we're coming back. Okay. We are done. Yeah, we're coming now. Okay. All right, we can be going then. Okay. Yeah. So that's interesting. That's interesting stuff. So we had left our bags because we kind of believe this place to be very safe, but even the security now is even telling us don't do it. So let's go and pick our bags. I don't want to lose another phone because now that will be. If I lose this one, actually that will go with cameras and many things. No, it's okay. I think anything. Yeah.
You need to check that video if I was featured.
Or you might not have been featured. Yeah. So that's very good advice. I think. So the thing is you come, don't refuse to come. But when you come here, be sure of where you're going. No pressure from the parents. Come, go, try your best. If you can, you get it. If you can't, yes. Okay, so then what else? Yeah. Yes. So in this case, you're talking about the person who's come, not the family at home asking.
But at the end of the day, when you get the money, when you get the job, it's going to your family. It's not going to you.
Yes.
Like, it's not our business or it's not our body to take care of you. You have to take care of yourself. So ukuje tu na pesa mingi kabisa. Hata sisi tunakuja na pesa mingi. Ndio ushike kipata. Unaingia tu kwa mfuko wako, unajisaidia. Wengi wenye nimekutana na wao, wengi so many people that wanakuja wanakunywa pombe, especially wanaume.
So guys are not saving. Guys are not saving.
I think this type of people they are not saving. First inategemea kwenye unafanya job. No.
So ni kunywa stress ama ni kunywa ama ni just wamekuja wameona pesa imeharibu na wanawake. Pesa, pombe na wanawake.
Wanaona mshahara ni 200.
But most of the people you've met are, most of the men are just drunkards. Na huku unakunywaje huku bana Dubai nini?
Huku kuna kuangana pima za watu wa mapima. Kuna wenye walikuja wakapoteza job, sasa wakaamua kufanya biashara. Na biashara yao ni kuuza pombe.
Na sasa ukishika umekunywa huku ni place unaweza taka kushika umekunywa, yani ukianza kwa unakunywa unapiga kelele hivi ukibebwa si ni jela ni shida.
It depends. As long as you are sure what happened.
Okay.
If you have that disturbance attitude, next thing you find yourself back at home.
Wanakudeport. Okay.
Inategemea na marafiki wako.
Okay.
What kind of friends you have?
Okay.
My circle is very small. My best friend is Steve. Kwa kujipombe.
Hakunywangi sana.
We know why we are.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't need 50 friends, you don't need 1,000.
Yes.
When unaona huyo hata nikikuwa na shida anaweza hata at least fika hapo aseme pole. Ukikuwa na shida fika utoe pesa. So inategemea na company.
Okay.
Inategemea na company. Kuna mtu alifika huko alikuwa akitoka kwa akifika huko na company mbaya. Sasa juu kwa kuna mamako, so sometimes you are lonely, maybe unataka as in unajikuta uko na friends but our friends are wrong.
Wrong friends.
Yeah, so unajikuta na kitu wrong intentions, bad choices.
I get good stuff. So yeah. Choose your friends wisely. Have a goal, as in a reason why si kusurvive ni pesa ya kusurvive. So sasa ikiwa nyingi unakunywa, okay, ni pesa ya kujenga, ni pesa ya kufanya nini, at least inakukula.
Kila trend iko, unajua sasa kila home kuna kila trend. For example, home watu wengi wanataka kuwa kama socialite. Fake life. We call it fake life. Unajua it likes the right. Some people kutoa hiyo stress. No family. No, maybe kuna baba, na bisi mtu wako unaona. So ndio wanajikuta kwa wrong company, wrong places. Unaona.
Wanakumess vizuri.
Mtu alitoka kama tu kwa batakika huko ana advance class. Sasa inategemea.
Especially because now zile picha mnapiga ni zile picha ulikuwa unaona tu kwa Instagram na ma celeb. Sasa at least unaweza simama mbele ya hii kitu umechapa, lakini labda sasa ile sio tumetoka kukunywa watu wanafikiri look niko kwa but si do kwa nje unapigia nje. Okay, good stuff. Sawa. I think thank you guys. It was like just a chance meeting, tulikutana kwa line. Thank you guys.
Finally, on the last night of my trip, after visiting the Dubai frame, I had dinner at a McDonald's near Deira. I was very far from my hotel, and I thought I could be able to catch a metro to a station closest to my hotel, but by the time I got there, the metro was not working.
It becomes misty. Yeah, very fast. I think, let me see.
I had a chance encounter with 2 Ugandans and eventually a Nigerian that made up for that inconvenience. I had a great interview with them about their working life in Dubai.
So you're Arafat,
And Maurice.
And Maurice, yes, Maurice. From Uganda.
Yes,
sure. 2 Ugandan civils. Yes. How long have you been here?
I'm actually closing in 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah.
9 months. You're the one who brought him in.
Let me assist you.
Yes, you even decided to, look, are you also from Uganda?
Nigeria. I'm a photographer.
It's even better. I say, yes.
Nowadays, finding a job is hard.
Yes.
But if you have enough money to, if you have enough money, just you 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah, within the 3 months,
you can get a job.
Yeah.
Yes.
finding a job in UAE is quite better than trying to find a job in our country.
Okay.
It's very much easier.
Yes.
In UAE, opportunities are actually open.
Many opportunities
than in our home country.
Yes.
That's why all youths are actually
coming. Yeah. What have you studied yourself? Bachelor of degree, social sciences.
Bachelor of Commerce.
Bachelor of Commerce. And you struggle to get jobs in a bit of the jobs in
Actually, it took a bit longer than expected.
Yeah.
We came to UAE, we expected to find a job in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Months, but it took long. And besides that, we actually expected to get jobs from our fields of study.
Yes,
But things turned out differently.
When you came
things
here.
were different from what we studied at the university.
Okay, so you're not doing what you studied.
Yeah, sure, that's it.
Well, that's interesting.
We also expected to get bigger jobs.
Bigger jobs when you came here. Bigger jobs than you get. Man, with all the competition, it'll be tricky. But so far, the experience has been nice. What lessons have you learned so far? What do you think? Have you seen anything that you can actually go back later and introduce at home?
Yeah, sure. We've seen a couple of things.
It opened your eyes to like opportunities that you could have at home. From Nigeria, yes.
By the grace of God, I'm Victor Opera. I'm a food scientist.
Okay.
Also,
food scientist.
Into media.
Yes.
Owner of all the media concepts. UAE as a whole is a fertile ground for every foreigner or visitor. Number one, UAE, especially.
Don't go too far, guys. Yes.
Is a place mainly for tourists.
Tourists.
Look at this in Dubai has been existing. People thought that it's even the capital.
Yes.
Why Abu Dhabi is the capital?
Yes.
It's because of the landmark that the leader has laid down follow, in which in our African countries it has been a failure. When you see a leader taking up a position, he will not follow the landmark of what I call the predecessor. So everyone wants to do his own will.
Everyone wants to do their own and take credit.
And take credit.
And take money.
So this has been a major challenge in Africa. Now when you look at UAE, it's a new, I would call it a newborn country.
Yes, very new, very young.
New. But they have laid the landmark even for the generation to come. Just look at recent months where the leader died, kicked off, and the vice took over, and there have been a little improvement. Now there have been a little changes, and law
keep growing. There's a progress
to ensure, because I remember in one of the on social media when I was listening to the late leader, Sheikh Admato, he was saying that everything in UK, US, he wants it now
here
in Dubai, so that the unborn baby will enjoy it. So this is what leadership is all about. You consider the followership, you don't consider yourself. Now, when you talk about, I saw my colleagues talking about job here is difficult through agents. I can well assure you, you can also get a work through agents. Let me tell you the problem of Africa. The problem of Africa now, for instance, when they go for job, these people need expatriates. Now, when you look at it in Africa, that is what we call technical. We have different type of school. Technical school, university, polytechnic. Now, when you ask an African child to go to technical school, they see it as if you want them to go and learn mechanic this. And this is what the white people or those in abroad needed. For instance, let's take the truth of ourselves. Look at the Indian. Why the Indian dominate and they are picking them? Because they have handiwork.
They are willing to do the dirty work and make them.
Dirty work.
Or the hard work. The hard work.
That is what I mentioned earlier. Technical school, where they taught them how to make.
You guys agree?
How to fabricate. So in Africa, when you say a child should go to such school, they will say no. I want to become a doctor. I want to become a political scientist. Now, he said he's a political science student. Now, in UAE, who we employ as a political, they don't look for political. They want to develop their country. They need those that have handwork.
They're willing to do the yes.
They like those people in area of food technology, agriculture.
Yes.
They can take
Vocational training that they've done. Yes.
also do what? See a means of them having their own food without import. You want their own things.
Yes.
So I can disagree. You can get work. Like now, my second degree, I'm a nurse also.
Okay, you've done 2 degrees.
So they needed professional, like for medical students now, medical people, for medical professional, for instance.
Yes.
There is a provision they make for them, which is golden visa for 10 years. I look forward for it. They give golden visa for professionals.
Oh, okay.
So I look forward for it as a nurse. So it depends on what you are able to give to this country. The country will give you back. As African people, let's learn from our mistakes and improve on it. Let's not to bring the mentality of Africa down to here and think that you are a political science.
Yeah, you want. I get.
Sometimes when you go for interview, if you are qualified, they will give to you.
Okay.
They will give to you.
Based on merit, not on connection.
I know a person in my church is from Ivory Coast, Ivoria. He studied economics and is working in his discipline. So it all depends. A lot of people, a lot of blacks are also working in their discipline. Kenya, Nigeria, Uganda, Cameroon, they are working. Let's not to
So I think, to be honest, it's not to disqualify what they said, because they came and experienced. Their experience was, they were expected to do it within 2 weeks, in a short time. So the expectation was maybe the one that was not expected. It's not that it's not there, but the expectation was the one.
Let's look at this environment. Then look at how you can manage responsibility.
Yes.
Now, as a young man now, maybe looking at your age, 25, then look at you are not married. If you cannot be able to take care of your family, how can you be able to take care of company? But if you're able to take care, if you're married, that's why most time when you go for interview, they ask, are you married? If you say yes, there is a...
They know you, yes.
They know that you can, if you are able to cater for your family, you can be able to take care of it. So these are the mindsets that should come to our mind. So people should continue. You may not get to work in self-discipline, but if you see a way of adding knowledge, going for a certificate course is much better, because people look at it that how can I say school is expensive? If you say education is expensive, try ignorance. Try ignorance. Came here as we all came. I look at the situation that they need certificate in order to get good things. I went in for it. I spent to get. So thanks very much. I'm Victor Opera in Nigeria, who reside in UAE, a food technologist, and also a nurse here in UAE.
And a mentor already. You've just mentored these two as we were here right now.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Lastly, I would actually just have a few words for guys that would want actually to some advice for those guys that are planning to come actually this year, this 1 month or 2 or something. It's not the right time. They should actually just hold on a bit. If they can push it to next year, because things are a bit tight at the moment. Back then, something like a year or two, it was only Africans who seek jobs for But now all nationalities, you find CVs, you find like 3 CVs from Africans, and the rest like 20, 30, they're from Egyptians, Algerians, Russians.
Everyone is looking. Yes. Yeah, everyone. No, I mean, I was watching in the morning. Dubai One radio. British guys, they are talking. It's
You find good guys there, well dressed, French. They come dropping their CVs. They are ready to work. They don't even care about the pay. As long as you get them some work permit and everything, they start working. Then you can try for like 3 months and more 3 months. Yeah, you can at least try to push and get something. Then work permit done, everything. You're not going to get everything on a silver platter. You just have to struggle. You need to put in a lot.
I also have one thing to talk about. Okay.
think as Africans,
Yes.
or as we blacks, we should
Yes.
work on our own image.
Yes.
We didn't talk about this man. This man. A few seconds back, he took money. He went to the metro.
Oh yes, you returned it. I was there when I was being told no more ticket.
He was getting change for 200.
I heard him say you gave me extra.
Then he took back the money. Now, everyone in UAE knows Africans.
There's some image. I think we can't do such things, and I think we're just very
us. As an African, you can't go for a job as a cashier.
Yes.
You can't put you in their tails.
Yeah.
You can't just run in a minor
Work in a bank.
Yes. Because you'll yes.
They'll have to do multiple assessments. They'll have to get such things. But
First, they will just put you to some other position and choose someone of different color. So
someone they can
this
trust.
At least we can trust this Egyptian, because I mean, it could be the same guy, but we are just given other positions.
Yes.
We don't actually go to the crash or something. Okay, like higher positions. We don't get them.
So you are the guys who are going to change the image while you're here. Let me tell you, I lost one of my phones yesterday in a taxi going to Dubai. I know, into Abu Dhabi. And there was a Nigerian lady at the back seat with me. My phone fell when I was getting out. It was a shared taxi with a Ugandan driver. And which Ugandan driver, there were some Indians and some other guys. We shared the taxi. I found it with him. He gave me back the phone. Now, 2 Africans there did something impressive. One found the phone. Nigerian lady didn't keep it. Gave it to the driver, said, I found this. The driver kept the phone, knowing somehow I will have to come for it or make a call. I was very lucky. That is a very interesting story if I tell you, but it kind of aligns to what you're saying. It is those people who will keep making that image and growing it. Now, we need it. When you're here, you do that. But also, the guys at home, they need to start doing that, changing the image of us being all thugs.
I'm not trying to demean or sound crazy.
Yes.
It's like back home, that would be one of the hardest things for
people to do. Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
From back home.
Yes.
Irrespective of Kenya, Uganda.
Yes. We learn it in school. We have it zebra crossings. But what do people? Have you seen how drivers drive at zebra crossings in Kenya and the river? Pedestrian has to wait for the cars, not the other way around. Yeah. As I came, there are so many different things I was doing when I was here. There's the tourism bit, there's these stories which I feel are very important, and there's many different things, opportunities. What are opportunities here? If it's investment, I was also looking into that, and it's just hoping eventually we'll get something that we can at least help people back home. One of the things I want is maybe coming here, it's good, but coming with the knowledge and the purpose to go back to make a difference. But also, how can we make a difference while you guys are here, so that when you're coming back, you find fertile ground for you to make the change. Thanks, man. Thanks. Really appreciate. I need to run tomorrow early. Willis.
Nice to meet you.
Same here.